Hey guys, happy Tuesday. We are back and it is time for the next section in DD8. Hope you guys have been watching the DD8 videos. Hope you guys are getting some value out of them. With all these new teams that have been released, we've got some pretty interesting changes to the best squads to use, getting through this and getting Odin as easy as possible. So let's jump in here. We are going to be now doing nodes 9 and 10. I think that's right. Yes, 9 and 10, non-legendary global villain. So I've done a lot of testing on this over the course of the last couple days. Of course, we have a lot of options available. As you can see, there are a lot of different options here. However, out of all the testing I've done, this is by far the best team that I have come up with. With that being said, it's going to give you the capability to use some Hellfire Club, which is awesome. Now, I will tell you that if you do not have Hellfire Club and you do have Cabal built up, you can swap Cabal in for the Hellfire Club, and they work very well in their place. They just don't work quite as well. So that is an option for you if you don't have Hellfire Club built up yet. So we're going to jump in here, and as always, guys, if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you're curious about whether or not some teams will work, I know the old team that I used when I got through here was Orcus. Orcus does work well also, but this team right here is the most fun and definitely works the best from my perspective. So let's jump in here. We've got APOC, Lady Deathstrike, and the 3 Hellfire Club. So let's jump in and see how it goes. Obviously, I don't have any idea how well they work on the next node because I couldn't do any testing on that node without beating this node, and I did not want to do that so that we could make a video on this, and we'll just kind of check out the next node together. All right, so if you guys have not caught my last 2 videos, I have done the previous sections and put them out there. I'm trying to go through here with a lot of the newer release teams to give you guys some options if you're newer to the game and you've built up some of these teams and you don't have the older teams that were used. All right, so we're going to let them go for a little while. Anytime you have any type of Illuminati involved, they're going to be taking a bunch of turns. All right, so we're going to get in here on Black Knight right out of the gate. Okay. We're going to go ahead and use APOC's ult right now, and that will give us the capability to build that back up for the next node. All right. And we are going to go ahead and get rid of Shuri. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of these negative effects. All right. We're going to have to go through both of Penny's ults. All right. They take a lot of turns, but they don't do very much damage. So you'll have to weather the storm, but you'll be absolutely fine. All right, we're going to focus over here and get rid of our buddy Hank. You want to get rid of him before the next wave drops in if you can, because as you guessed, there are going to be more Illuminati dropping in. All right, let's go ahead and let's see, we're going to clear all positive effects, apply blind. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that right here. He had immunity, but our main goal here is to get rid of Hank. So we're going to use his special. Okay. We're going to continue to go after Hank. We want to get rid of him before the rest of the Illuminati drop in. All right, and he's gone. So now we're going to go ahead and focus here on Pav. Okay, very good. Pav has ability block. Let's go ahead and go after Penny over here, get the stun on her. Let's focus on Pav. All right. Let's clear all of our negative effects. Very good. Man, they just will not hit Shaw to give him charged. All right, we're going to go ahead and basic here. Very good. Now Shaw will get charged. Okay. We need to get rid of him ASAP so that he will stop healing up. All right. He is gone. Very good. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and put auto basic for a couple and get some of our abilities back. You definitely have to control your abilities on these nodes, because you don't really have any really good way to build your energy back up. Okay, that will give Shaw charged again, which is great. And that should do it. All right. So we have his ult built back up, which is great. We're going to go ahead and use that now so that we can get rid of Logan, which is what our main concern here is. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and use her special. All right, now we're just going to basic for a little while here. We don't really have anybody out there that is going to be detrimental. So we're going to be doing as many basics as we possibly can get away with after we get rid of Gladiator. Okay. Panda being a total thorn in my side like always. Let's go ahead and switch over here, do his special. All right, we're going to push Thanos here, but we really want to get rid of Dakin if we can. All right, we got rid of Thanos with that, which is perfect. Okay, Gore's going to do his ult and remove our charge, which is fine. All right, now we want to do all basics and get as many of our abilities back as we can before the next node. Okay. All right. So we did get the opportunity to get a lot of our abilities ready for the next node. And we'll jump in here and see how this node goes. That node, no problem whatsoever. You really have to control your abilities. But as long as you do that, and when you get down to the end of a wave where you've only got a couple maybe 3 that aren't going to be really that big of a threat, make sure you drop back down to your basics so you can rebuild your ability energy. All right, so let's get into this last node here. We'll be going into this together for the first time. So my guess is they're going to work extremely well. I do know on the very last wave, Nico drops in, and we really want to have Apocalypse's ult ready because you want to get rid of her as soon as possible. Otherwise, she will take 4,000 turns and continue to heal up the other side and make it nearly impossible to get through. Now, of course, starting out here, we want to get rid of the green goblins as quickly as we can. Their retaliates are brutal. Okay, we'll stun one of them. And we're basically going to spend this whole node getting Apocalypse's ult ready for the final wave. Okay, let's go ahead and clear our negative effects here. Let's go ahead and use her special. All right, now we're going to have to deal with Lizard having taunt. We're going to go ahead and use his ult because we want to get through Lizard as quickly as possible. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get in there. Hopefully this is going to get rid of a lot of his death proofs. And we got 2 more to get through. And there we go. Now that we've got him out of the way, we can get rid of the green goblins, and we should be good there. Let's go ahead and use his special. Okay. All right, we got his health up, we got ability block. Now we're just going to basic and get our abilities built back up while we're waiting for the next wave to come in. We do have Apocalypse's ult built back up, which is perfect. We definitely want to have that waiting for the final wave when it drops in. All right. Now, of course, we're going to have to deal with Gladiator, which is always a complete nightmare, but we'll get through him sooner or later. Okay. Go ahead and clear all these negative effects. Get immunity out there, get some slow. All right, let's work on this side while Gladiator doesn't have taunt. And let's go ahead and use his special. Okay. Very good. All right, now we'll have to deal with his taunt for a while again. But it is what it is. You know what it's like when Gladiator's around. He is always invincible unless you're using him. All right, so he is under stealth now, so now we can go ahead and work on Thanos. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit it so we can get his health built back up before that. All right, there we go. Now, once again, we're going to go ahead and clear all these negative effects and get immunity out there, but now we're going to basic until the next wave gets here. Which we should be able to nearly build up all of our energy again, because it's going to take forever to kill Gladiator. Okay, so we've got, okay, now we have all of hers back. We've got hers. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and start out, and we are going to stun Nico, and we're going to try to keep her under control until right now. All right, we're going to get rid of her right out of the gate. And we should be good now. If you let her live, she will make it nearly impossible to kill anyone, because she takes 1 billion turns and heals on every single one of them. Okay, let's go ahead and use her special. We really want to get rid of Gore right now. We're going to go ahead and use his special. Okay. Let's clear all of our negative effects and get immunity. You really want to leave Super Scroll for last. Let's go ahead and ability block Void Knight. All right. We're going to go ahead and go right here with his ult. See if we can get rid of Gore. Okay, good. He's gone. Very good. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of Void Knight. Get rid of the 2 Quakes. And then we're going to focus in on Super Scroll. And we should be good to go. All right. She gone. And she gone. All right. So now we are literally just going to put this on auto and get rid of Super Scroll, and then we are golden. Okay. And if Super Scroll takes out our whole team, then I'm going to lose my faith in Marvel Strike Force. All right. There we go. Finally. Okay. So they did work well on that node. A couple things. You've got to make sure that you have Apocalypse's ult ready to kill Nico. And then you really want to kill everyone but Super Skrull and save him for last. Gore is definitely going to be someone that you want to get rid of as quickly as possible. If you want to focus on the Quakes after that so they're not giving Super Skrull ability energy, you can go that route. But definitely focus on Gore because you really need your charges on Shaw and Emma. So you don't want Gore to have the capability to strip those off of you. All right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got some value out of it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you have not. Ring that notification bell so you get notified as soon as I drop a video. If you think your friends or alliance mates could get some value out of this, make sure you share it with them. Stay tuned for the next videos. We are going to finish this up. And when we swing back around, we're going to be doing the City Hero section, I believe. That's the one that we did not do. We will come and finish it up with that once we swing around after finishing the last two nodes. So until next video, guys, stay positive and enjoy the game.